Wow, second live stream today because I just realized I wanted to do this. Alright, Jordan, where are you?
Building my thing because guess what? You took too long.
Oh, well, I already saw your thing, so. Wait, our theme parks are right next to each other. What the hell?
Oh, wait,
Whatever, it
what?
doesn't matter.
Wait, what? I
It
have
does.
no one next to me.
I have this one. I'll name it Die.
Wait, what? You've planet. Wait, I'm trying to find yours.
Bro, it's literally right next to you. Also, you can't come to my park.
I'm trying to figure out which one you are because I'm not right next to you.
Yes, you are!
Oh, I am. Okay, I'm not directly next to you.
Shut up.
I can't
How
believe
long do you
this.
think
You
we should
just
have to build?
No clue.
Fair enough.
Trying to figure out where the lights are. Scenery. Scenery. I'm after. What about other stalls? They got. Oh, you know what? I should do this just in case. To keep the people happy. I've added in 3 bathrooms, and we're also putting in. I don't have enough money. My park's already gone bankrupt.
Bro, Jordan hasn't even started yet and his park already went bankrupt.
I have to sit on the carousel for the next 40 minutes.
Dude, L.
Can't believe this. My park already went bankrupt. I'm just riding the carousel at this point. The same 2 people keep trying to ride it over and over again.
Are they failing to do so?
Yes.
I don't see why they would be failing to do that.
One of them just. Oh, I'm getting a few people. Oh, we're getting a lot of customers right now. Some of
Let's
them are just
spawn.
walking in, seeing how terrible of a place it is, and they walk right back out.
Let's spawn in a drop tower.
You know what? I gotta add in some.
What the heck? You can
You
make your
gotta.
own custom drop tower? What the frick is going on? Well, you could just make it however tall you want? It's kind of
Didn't know
stupid. Can I
that.
make it go sideways? It'd be
Yeah,
really
of course
funny.
you can.
Yeah, that's probably good. That's tall enough, right? Alright, perfect. Yeah, that's tall enough. Alright, time to open it up. Time to build an entrance
Time
and
to open
everything.
this up to the public. I definitely won't get lawsuits.
Alright, we're gonna add a queue path. We're gonna add a path, not a brick path, a planks path. Perfect. Now we're gonna add a queue path. Not wooden. Planks. Perfect. Now this ride is open. We'll make it $10 to enter, sure. Now we're gonna add another ride. Which ride?
I got 1 star reviewed.
Bro, I have 0 stars.
Still better than mine. This
No,
means
it
that people haven't
isn't.
reviewed it. When
No
people
one
see mine,
even
they're gonna be like,
reviewed it.
"Oh, everybody's riding the carousel. That's how cool of a ride it is."
Alright, I have an observation tower. Like,
Filling my piano with water and then hiring a piano technician to fix it. I got 26 people. That's more than my normal theme park.
alright, we have 2 rides. Now we'll add some food stalls, sure. Alright, stalls. We'll add, What are the 2 cheapest ones?
I added almost all of the food stalls so that people have variety.
Literally, it does not matter.
Wait a second, I think I made a huge mistake. I added 2 ice cream stands. Now one of them is getting more business than the other. I'm putting you out of business, sir.
Alright. I like how you can charge people to go to the bathroom. It's really funny. Like, what else are they
You can't.
supposed to do?
You can't come in here. You
You
gotta
have to pay
pay.
to go to the bathroom. Like, what the heck? Who thought that
Even
was a
I can't go
freaking
into the
good idea?
bathroom.
Alright, we'll place some trash cans. Like, one right here, too.
Make everything look so much cooler.
I don't know where they would get the freaking trash, though. Like,
Yeah, me neither.
there's nothing even here. Yet, of course. I'm gonna delete this, actually,
This
and
is a
add,
soft
like, another
drinks.
stall here. We'll add a dino hat stall. I like dinos. Dinos are cool. Alright, we got dino hat. And dino bitches. Oh, got them. Alright, we got 3 bathrooms. We'll set the bathroom to $5. Like, we'll make them pay.
Did you just say the back rooms?
No, the bathroom.
The back rooms.
Alright, I have a 9x9 theme park. And you know, it doesn't actually look that bad. This is nice. It has a drop tower.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
doing pretty good business-wise. Business is alright. It's not booming, but it's alright. Now we'll add a roller coaster. Going down South Park, gonna have myself a time. Friendly faces everywhere, humble folks without temptation. I have $666. Going down South Park, gonna leave my woes behind. Ample parking day or night. People spouting howdy
Gotta
neighbor.
clean up this trash. I can't believe these people. Can I hire other people to clean up this trash for
No,
me?
just put trash cans down.
Oh, I can do that. Okay.
What do you mean? Yeah, I can do that.
Not gonna lie, this is already looking better than my park, than my other park.
I like my park. It's pretty cool.
Trying to figure out where the trash cans are. It's in the prop section, probably is.
Probably. Do you get the joke?
Ho
Ho ho ho. Hee 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 ha.
hee 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 ha. Yeah.
Gonna add some planks right there. We're gonna delete some of the queue line.
There were already trash cans in the park. The people just really love littering.
Well, there's people for you, man. I like how you can rotate the paths like that makes any difference whatsoever. We're gonna put a sign there that says welcome. We're gonna put a welcome sign.
I love how the trash is colored in cobblestone as the thing states.
There, we have our welcome sign. It's perfect.
Bruh. The horrors of the object shows.
Smalls and stalls. Perfect. Small rides and food. Smalls and stalls. Freaking awesome name. Time to add a Sure, a pirate hat stall. There we go. How much does it cost to enter right now? Yeah, that's about it. That's about good. Alright. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna get any more money. Jordan, how do I have more visitors than you?
I don't know.
Now I'm gonna save some money. Why are you at my park? How many people are in line for the drop tower? We're gonna close it up. And then we're gonna edit at the end of this segment. Then we're gonna build up and up and up. Never mind, we don't have enough money to build up more. That's good. Opening time. Decker's drop tower. Perfect. Now we're gonna change the colors. I need to look at some thoughts. No one's thinking about Decker's drop tower.
I
Why
opened up
not?
the teacups, right, and the
Why didn't
entry
they?
cost is gonna be $20.
Alright, perfect. Decker drop tower. The Hubble Bubble. Perfect. Hubble Bubble. This park is nice. Business is booming. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna delete that right there and add another stall. We're gonna add a Santa hat stall right here. Sure, Santa. Oh, never mind. We don't have enough money for a Santa hat stall. That sucks. Anyways, time to put down a path again. Perfect. I think that this park is pretty awesome already. Du, 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 du. Oh, I should probably add some lights. There, now we have some nice lights. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna make a roller coaster. Not a very, really, not a very...
My god, it's Kennedy. He's in my theme park. John F. Kennedy.
What? the world around, the world around, world around. Alright, we're gonna build a mouse coaster, a wild mouse coaster. Perfect. Now it's gonna go up. Dang it. Man, I really don't have any money here. Jordan, are you still there?
Yeah, I have no money either.
Jordan, you have $2,000.
I have 700.
Well, because I don't have enough money, I'm sorry guys, but I'm gonna need to charge you more to enter the theme park.
If I make all my rides super cheap, then more people will come in, and then more money.
That's not how that works. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to bump up the price of the bathrooms. Maybe one more of these, that's good.
Bro, I have to go now.
What? You can't
Yeah,
just go, we're
the
streaming.
people are looking at windows. I must go now.
What?
Goodbye. We have window people here.
Okay, why does that affect the game?
Windows.
Well, I'll still be streaming. Because a 17-minute stream sucks. But I'll also be doing other things. I'm probably gonna AFK in the game as well because like what am I gonna do? I'm gonna watch some videos.
At Beyond, we know you see your pet like no one else does, so feed them like no one else can. Beyond gives you natural mix and match options, so you can create a bowl that's right for your pet. Learn more at beyondpetfood.com.
Everybody here agrees that what you said was just dead wrong. I'm begging on my hands and knees, but baby you're so headstrong. Do you always have to double down when in the end you're only looking like a clown? Delete this tweet, back it in and just accept it. Delete this tweet, never happened. Wrap it up nice and neat. Delete this tweet.
I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get some food. We're ordering food. Only 950? That sucks. It's like no money. Oh, come on. Scott the Watch.
Nintendo.
Nice.
What the dog doing?
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Today, guys, we're making a Friday Night Funkin' song on GD colon on $30 website, okay? And because I don't want to spend time on it, we're just gonna put random noises. Among Us versus Boyfriend Friday Night Funkin'.
Amogus. 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 Amogus.
Alright, let's listen to this banger song, Among Us versus Boyfriend.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut. Amogus. Amogus.
Well, alright. trying to listen to this banger.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
Wasn't that a banger, guys? Wasn't that like so fire? Bro, that was so fire, it burned down my house. Oh, we gotta change up the character a bit? Don't you lecture me with your $30 beat, Bobisco. You going up?
Granddad! Granddad! Ding, 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 ding. Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
This is a beautiful song. Let's listen to it, guys.
Don't you lecture me with your $30 haircut.
That was a banger.
Oh, what a good time we will have.
Voltaren penetrates deep to target arthritis pain at the source. It's not just movement, it's reliving great memories. Voltaren, the
This is a scene from Shrek 2, where the king, voiced by John Cleese, goes to consult the ugly stepsister Doris, voiced by US TV host Larry King.
Who's the guy?
Except, in the UK, that's not Larry King. That's British TV host Jonathan Ross.
Frankly, he don't like to be disturbed.
But why is he here? And why were a bunch of other US movie characters redubbed when they came to the UK? When we think of dubs, we often think of something translated from other languages.
Hey, who's he?
I don't know.
But sometimes we get the same language redub. For example, taking American voiceovers and replacing them with British ones.
Paw Patrol ready for action, Riders, sir! Paw Patrol, ready for action, Rider, sir.
This is usually to cater it to a different audience. British parents don't like to hear American voices in their children's preschool shows in case they grow up to become rootin' cowboys. Likewise, sometimes British productions get a full redub to appeal to an American audience.
Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What an unforeseeable accident.
Man, would you look at that? What an unforeseeable accident.
Even some Ghibli films, despite having English dubs, got dubbed again by Disney to add more famous names to the cast. Because they could. This is sometimes down to localization. Doing a straight translation of any language without careful rewording might have some strange results.
It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Sorry to do this, but this is a trigger warning. The next section is going to discuss a specific ableist slur, normally targeted at disabled people. If you want to skip this section completely, jump to the timecode below. Sometimes a term that's offensive in one country could be very offensive in another.
It has a starfish on the fanny?
For example, this word. Well, I'm not going to say it, but Weird Al Yankovic did. In the US, it's generally regarded as harmless, simply to mean erratic or clumsy. But in the UK, it's a slur for disabled people, particularly those with cerebral palsy. Popularised in the 1980s thanks to a few well-intended but naive episodes of the long-running UK kids show Blue Peter. The 1981 TV appearances of the author Joey Deacon, intended to normalise cerebral palsy and inspire, instead partially resulted in the school playground transforming the word into one of the most offensive words banned from TV or radio without strict contextualisation. Joey Deacon died that same year, with even his own name turned into an ableist slur for many years. Nowadays, the S word is seen as kind of archaic, but the Americans have no idea it remains so offensive here and often get caught out when shipping it abroad. It's appeared in Friends and Rugrats and even Mario Party, which just leads to re-edits, replacements, or redubs.
Peace. Later, Captain Spaz.
Later, Captain Stupid.
Weird Al has always made it a point to never swear in any of his songs, so he was naturally just as shocked to learn the offence it caused, even if it was just to one country. In fact, when I saw him perform live in 2015, you know, when we used to be able to go out and socialise, the good old days, he just stopped the song before it reached that part. So, localisation is very important. Another example of transatlantic localisation is Trainspotting, because for the US, it had parts redubbed to help make, well, this
Whatever you say, man, sorry, you're the man, the dude in the chair.
A bit clearer for everyone. And only for the first 20 minutes because, well, if you're not into it by that point, you probably won't like the rest, redubbed or not. A similar situation could apply to the video computer game Destiny, with the video computer game character Ghost. Originally voiced by Peter Dinklage, his performance was what some would call bad.
This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
People said he sounded bored, and this is your companion for the game, so it's a lot to put up with. They tried to spruce it up with some roboty effects, but in the end they just recast him with Nolan North.
This is fallen territory. We aren't safe here. I have to get you to the city.
Bungie say it was because Peter Dinklage's schedule meant he couldn't record new lines, and if that's the case, then perhaps it's a fortuitous win-win. Maybe it was Destiny, But that's an example of a same language redubbed to help solve a problem, like Jim Cummins singing parts of Be Prepared because Jeremy Irons couldn't. In Pirates in an Adventure with Scientists, which also saw a couple of cast members recast for the US, early trailers showed this scene on a leper boat.
Afraid we don't have any gold, old man. This is a leper boat.
This was understandably met with outcry from leprosy groups, pointing out that this being yet another example of an age-old stereotyping of leprosy. So, the scene got completely redubbed.
This is a plague boat, old man. I'd give my right arm for some gold.
But what about that scene from Shrek 2?
Let me clue you in.
I mean, sure, Larry King isn't exactly a voice actor.
I'm just a hedgehog. No one cares about me.
But this redub isn't fixing anything broken. In 1999, British TV host Andy Peters made a documentary called Andy Meets Toy Story. Footage is hard to find, but during this, he was offered to voice a character in Toy Story 2.
It's one line.
One line?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hold it! There's a couple more bags coming from the terminal. Hold it! There's a couple more bags coming from the terminal.
This isn't exclusive to the UK version of the film, but it started a trend.
Oh yeah, y'all really outdid yourselves this time.
Thank you. Appreciate that. We should have rescheduled.
They barely noticed.
It is such an honor to be your agent that it almost hurts me to take 10% of your winnings.
It is such an honor to be your agent. It almost hurts me to take 10% of your winnings.
So long, son. Good luck with your dastardly plans.
So long, son. Good luck with your dastardly plans.
The real story should be who's coming in second.
The real story should be who's coming in second.
Like Andy Peters, in many cases, these aren't UK actors stepping into the roles. They're TV personalities, like Jamie Oliver.
I can drop by. Let's see. First opening is 3 months.
It must happen now!
First opening is 3 months.
It must happen now!
They're not there to improve any performance, as demonstrated by Kate Thornton.
Anyone has turned out to honor Princess Fiona and Prince Shrek, and oh my, the outfits look gorgeous.
Anyone has turned out to honor Princess Fiona and Prince Shrek, and oh my, the outfits look gorgeous.
And for a while at least, it wasn't purely for promotional purposes, as unlike Andy Peters, it wasn't part of some TV show at the time. They were reached out to be UK counterparts for a bit of fun, and probably some promotion too.
Good morning, Southside Reef. I'm Katie Current, keeping it current.
Good morning, Southside Reef. I'm Katie Current, keeping it current.
I'm in a Disney film. I'm a moose.
Sometimes even Australia got the same treatment.
No one knows what it is or where it came from.
No one knows what it is or where it came from.
Instead of a localized script, it was a localized appeal. Arguably started by films like Aladdin and, of course, Shrek, animated movies more and more used its star appeal as a marketing tool. So with this emphasis on national specificity, audiences would spot familiar voices, often in a movie already full of familiar voices, but for the Brits, these were our familiar voices. We can point at the screen and go, oh look, it's them from The Thing. For a while, this was kept to British TV personalities, but eventually it became YouTubers.
Sir, we've picked up a slight irregularity in the magnetic containment field.
Huh. Sir, we've picked up a slight irregularity in the magnetic containment field. Huh.
While these were perfectly fine performances for relatively tiny roles, a cynical view would see this as drifting away from the UK equivalent for fun angle and more like using influencer appeal for promotional purposes. Not saying these are bad, it's just free publicity. Personally, I was conflicted on these UK alternative versions because it felt like a corruption of the supposed true version. But for many British people, this was their true version, and hearing the original American voices is wrong and weird to them. I call this a trend because while Shrek started it and Disney/Pixar embraced it, ever since Ralph Breaks the Internet in 2018...
You got it, Jackson!
You got it, governor.
There hasn't...
You got it, Jackson!
You got it, governor.
There hasn't been a movie that has done the localized cameo role thing since. I've been so conditioned to this that when I heard the British TV host Graham Norton in Oh Look It's So,
And best of all, bongos.
I was convinced this was another UK alternate version, but no, he's there, reminding us that he can still be an actor too.
Kids!
So maybe UK voices needlessly replacing US voices are a thing of the past now. Great! Now I can finally talk in my normal accent.
Core blimey, governor. You want to go back to McGaff to get a chip buddy and a cheeky Nando's? Nah, mate. Not with those shoes, you wanker. That's so hard.
Sometimes making animation is a thankless task. And it can be scary to actually try learning something new.
Man, I love Jesus.
Where's where you did that?
Would be a bird or something? A bird.
Cannot see. Let me turn on the lights. What? No! Yeah, I'm gonna turn the lights. No! No!
I have a gift for you. I have a surprise. Surprise!
Oh, thanks.
No, I am sorry, I don't have it.
I have What the hell are you smiling at? Go back! Come here! Dad, what are you doing?
Uncle Bob, I do think it's strange that you never see a baby pigeon, and I'm definitely interested to hear your theory about the government's involvement in that. Please tell me more. And it's that kind of mixture of insanity and analysis that brings us to today's topic, the independent internet darling, Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared. If you're unfamiliar with DHMIS, it's a series of short films with puppets that looks to be inspired by shows like Sesame Street. But hold on there, all you neglectful parents raising your kids off of YouTube videos. If any of you are looking it up right now to show your children, you're probably gonna want to let me finish this sentence first, because each episode of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared features a bit of a dark turn towards the end, like arts and crafts with a real heart, or a giant can eating a duck alive. Oh yeah, you're in that part of YouTube again. But even though Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is genuinely one of the weirdest things I've watched on YouTube, I really like it. It's really well done, and you should absolutely watch it. At its core, this series is all about YouTube. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared's creators, Becky Sloan and Joseph Helling, pretty much started this from scratch on the site. The first episode came out only 3 months after I uploaded my first ever episode of Game Theory. It's a long time ago, so I feel like we have a kindred history here. But also I like it because this show refuses to be categorized. It's got puppets, but it also has animation in a lot of different styles. And then, if you wait long enough, it also has some live action sequences. All of these different styles are one of the things that makes it really hard to interpret. These videos aren't interested in playing by anybody else's rules, and that makes it really exciting to watch. But last, and probably most importantly, is the amazing attention to detail these videos have. The number of callbacks and Easter eggs in every episode is astounding. Some of them you have to practically watch frame by frame to even see, and you know that's Some of them you have to practically watch frame by frame to even see. And you know that's the kind of stuff that makes me, and obviously tons of other theorists out there, really excited. There are a lot of different ways to interpret Don't Hug Me, but today, for our first theory on this series, that's right, I said first, more on that later, we're gonna talk about what the whole thing means. An overview of the main themes of the whole series. Granted, we're not the first people to try and do this. YouTube and Reddit were flooded with theories when the last episode went up, but I really tried to do my homework on this one, and I got an explanation for Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared that'll convince even the most skeptical of theorists. Be warned, comprehensive spoilers lie ahead, but then again, this entire thing is on YouTube, and it's just 6 episodes that are between 3 and 8 minutes each, so just go watch it, like right now. Anyway, y'all ready? Fantastic! Let's get creative! If we're hoping to explain what's going on in Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, we first need to establish what kind of world we're in. A lot of theories look at the bizarre events in this series as evidence of something sinister, such as the 3 main characters, to whom I'll be referring to from here on out as the red guy, the yellow guy, and the duck, being stuck in purgatory or some sort of nightmare. To that I say, Occam's razor, my friend. A better explanation is one that's a lot simpler. These 3 are just stars of a children's television show. Granted, it may not be a very nice children's television show, but the evidence is there. There are several instances in which we see the inner workings of a television show. We see clapboards and cameras right in episode 1 at the start of the creativity montage. Then again in episode 4 when the red guy follows the computer wire to the next room, and in episode 6 as the lamp explains dreaming to the yellow guy. We can also tell that most of the time, these characters are on sets. This is most obvious when Duck revolts in episode 5, saying, the perspective of the video changes, indicating that Duck has hit the camera that's filming him, and when the camera looks upward, we can see the characters aren't actually in a house with a ceiling, but in a studio with lights overhead. The other obvious tip-off is that our 3 main characters are basically archetypes of what you'd see on Sesame Street. The yellow guy is a human puppet, like Bert or Ernie, the duck is an animal puppet, like Snuffleupagus or Big Bird, and the red guy is some sort of humanoid monster, like a Grover or Oscar the Grouch, or those aliens that go meep meep all the time. Those things utterly freaked me out, by the way. And if this is indeed a TV show, it would explain some of the Easter eggs we keep seeing in later episodes. As Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared progresses, we start to see some of the same props appearing over and over again. At the beginning of episode 4, we can see a statue of Malcolm from the previous episode on the fireplace next to the clock. At the start of episode 5, we see the number chart the computer uses in episode 4 attached to the refrigerator, and then there are other props, like the red, blue, and yellow baseball cap that keeps showing up episode after episode. These aren't just cool Easter eggs, they're there for a reason, to decorate the set with props they've used before instead of having to buy entirely new props and set pieces every time. This is common not just within TV shows, but also across productions as a way to save money. There are examples of this practice all over film and TV, like the newspaper from No Country for Old Men showing up in the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
friggin' food. I have food from Chipotle. We're eating. Want some lights. Alright. Got some lights. Let's go. Lights. 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 Actually, no, I will destroy that one and put it at the end here. Alright, so we got that there. Now some trash cans. Perfect. We got trash cans. This park's looking nice. Now, time to eat some chips from Chipotle. You get the it's like Chipotle, like Chipotle. Do you get the joke? Do you get it? We're gonna add, ooh, what if we added another ride right here? Not right there, but like right here. Can actually just nest that there real nicely. I'm gonna add some planks right here. We're gonna bring it down there. Add a path that like goes behind the stalls, then connects right here to this ride. Queue line planks. Well, I can't put that there because I can't afford it. Which sucks a lot, but whatever. We'll add some trash cans. Hyperspace. Open. No, I said hyperspace. Oh yeah, huh?
And even better, Modern Family. The armor from Starship Troopers also makes an appearance in Firefly. Or Star Trek literally reusing an entire space station in 2 completely separate productions. There's one other juicy bit of theorist bait in episode 6 that strongly points to the whole thing being a TV show as well. When the yellow guy is in bed looking through his scrapbook, we see a picture of the red guy, who wasn't in episode 5 except for the credits, and whose bed is empty at the start of episode 6, wearing a graduation cap. Other theorists have suggested that this means that Red Guy is a teenager who grew up and went out to the real world, but going off to college is also a way for a television show to explain the sudden absence of a main character. For instance, at the end of season 4 of Blue's Clues, the original host Steve announces that he's leaving Blue to go off to college, when in actuality that was just the show transitioning to a new host, letting Steve go and do whatever weird artsy films that he's working on now. And no, internet, he did not go off and die of a heroin overdose. He just did a TV show like 3 years ago. Fact check, internet. Man, you guys are dark. Then again, we are talking about a series of videos where one of the puppets dies in a vat of oil and another gets his intestines ripped out. So, yeah. Internet is a dark, dark place. Alright, great. So Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is a kids' TV show. Awesome. But what does it mean? What the heck are the makers of the show trying to say? Well, the first part of this is fairly obvious. Television messages that are delivered to children are corrupting them as much as they're helping them. Those episodes of Sesame Street? Oh yeah, leading your kids down a dark path of brainwashing destruction. I'm looking at you, Big Bird. At least according to DHMIS. You don't think so? Just look at each episode. The pattern here is pretty clear. Each one has a theme you'd expect to see on a show like Sesame Street. Creativity, how time works, love, technology and computers, healthy eating, and dreams. But in every instance, that message gets corrupted. And not just by decaying flesh or catching your dad watching porn or a human heart covered in glitter. Let's take it episode by episode. Episode 1 is all about the virtues of creativity, except it portrays certain types of creativity as being right and wrong, claiming that green isn't a creative color and that the yellow guy's picture of a clown deserves to be destroyed because it's somehow creative in the wrong way. Episode 2 tries to explain the concept of time, but that explanation is overly simplistic and teaches that time is important, even though kids still can't understand it from the way it's being taught. The clock answers questions about time like, but when did it start?
And when will it stop?
With weird evasive answers like,
time is important and I am a clock.
Then, when the duck finally tries to explain time scientifically, the clock yells until Yellow Guy's ears literally start to bleed. In episode 3, the yellow guy learns about love from a butterfly.
Pesky bee?
Or bee.
A little baby.
Until Yellow Guy. Then, when the duck weird tries to explain time scientifically.
Yeah, I'm gonna go now. I think this is a long enough stream.